What if one simple change in the way you speak could completely transform the way people respond to you? Stay with us because in today's episode, we will share the communication secrets used by real FBI negotiators, and you will learn how to use them in your daily English. By the end of this episode, you will speak with more confidence, more calm, and more impact. Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Learn English, Grow Yourself. I am Mel, and next to me, as always, the master of smart comments, good humor, and occasionally questionable coffee choices, Matt.
Questionable. My coffee is strong, brave, and full of personality, just like me.
Your coffee is so strong that last time the microphone shook.
That was passion. Pure passion.
All right, welcome back, listeners. Today, we have a very exciting episode because we are talking about a book that has changed the way many people think about conversations, conflict, communication, and even everyday relationships. The book is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss.
Yes, the former FBI hostage negotiator. When your job is literally to talk to kidnappers, you probably have a few good communication tricks to share.
Exactly. And today, we're going to explore those ideas together in simple, natural English so you can improve your language and also your life.
Before we start, let me ask you a question. A big question. Here it comes. What if I told you that the way you listen could change the result of every conversation you have?
Yes, that is a powerful question. And it connects perfectly with today's topic. Listeners, keep that question in mind because by the end of the episode, you might see conversations very differently. Let me ask you a question. Matt, I need to start with something funny. This morning, I arrived at the studio and the air conditioning was set to 15 degrees.
Yes, that was me. Negotiation lesson number 1. Create the environment you want.
15 degrees is not an environment. It is the inside of a fridge.
Listen, if Chris Voss had to negotiate inside cold buildings during missions, you can learn English inside a cold studio.
I think Chris Voss would advise us to solve the problem by talking, not by turning the studio into the North Pole.
To be honest, I was trying to wake myself up. It worked. I am awake, alive, and ready to negotiate this episode with you.
Perfect. And today we are negotiating knowledge. How beautiful is that?
Much warmer than the studio.
Yes, much. Speaking of warm, listeners, we hope you are comfortable wherever you are. Maybe you are walking, cooking, studying, or sitting on a bus. Whatever you are doing, thank you for spending your time with us.
And prepare yourself. Today, we go deep into persuasion, emotional intelligence, communication, and what Chris Voss calls tactical empathy.
And the best part is that everything connects perfectly with language learning. Because learning English is not only about grammar and vocabulary. It is also about understanding people.
Indeed. And this is why we love doing this podcast.
Before we go into the key ideas, here's the hook for you. Ready? Here it is. What if the secret to winning arguments is not to argue? What if the most powerful tool in English is silence?
That is a good hook. I like that. Silence is powerful, especially when I use it to make you nervous.
Yes, you do that a lot.
Precise technique, high professionalism.
Key idea 1. Tactical empathy.
All right, let's begin with the central concept of the book, tactical empathy. Chris Voss says that tactical empathy is the ability to understand the emotions of the other person and show them that you understand, even if you do not agree.
Yes, people often think empathy means you accept everything, but tactical empathy is different. You understand their feelings so that the conversation can move forward.
In language learning, this helps too. When you talk with someone in English and you try to understand their emotions, the conversation becomes easier and more natural.
Exactly. Imagine you are practicing English with a friend and your friend looks stressed.
If you say something like, "It sounds like you're a bit tired today," you show empathy. The other person relaxes.
And that's one of Voss's most famous techniques, the label.
Key idea 2, labeling emotions. Labeling is simple. You describe the emotion you observe. For example, it seems like you are unsure. It looks like you are happy about this. It sounds like you are worried.
And the magic is that people feel understood. Humans love to feel understood. When the other person feels understood, they open up and share more.
This is very useful for English learners because when you label emotions, you sound natural and confident, and you practice speaking in a polite, intelligent way.
And by the way, labeling works even when you label negative emotions. For example, "It seems like this situation is frustrating." When you say that, the other person feels safe.
Yes, safety is important in communication.
Especially when your job is to stop armed criminals.
True, but even in normal life, safety helps. When your English conversation partner feels safe, they speak more and you learn more. Key idea 3, mirroring. This is when you repeat the last important 1 to 3 words the other person said.
For example, if I say, "This coffee is so strong," you say,
So strong?
"Exactly." Then I continue the conversation automatically. It pulls the other person to speak.
Mirroring is one of the easiest techniques to use in English. It helps you buy time, think, and stay calm, and it gives the other person the feeling that you are listening.
And it works because humans like rhythm and imitation. When someone mirrors us, we feel connected.
You can try this the next time you talk to someone in English. It is simple, friendly, and very powerful.
Key idea 4, the late night FM DJ voice.
Matt, please do not.
I have to. It is my duty. Welcome, dear listeners. Please relax, breathe, and enjoy this moment.
That voice is so calm, like we are inside a meditation class.
Chris Voss says that when you speak slowly and gently, people feel safe. They trust you more.
And this connects directly to pronunciation and speaking skills. Many English learners speak very fast because they are nervous.
Yes, when you slow down, your English sounds clearer and more confident.
And listeners will understand you better, so everyone wins.
Except the kidnappers.
Yes, except them. Key idea 5, no-oriented questions. Vosk suggests that sometimes you should ask questions that invite the other person to say no instead of yes.
Yes, because saying no feels safe. People feel protected.
For example, instead of asking, "Do you agree with this idea?" you can ask, "Do you disagree with this idea?" If they say no, they actually mean they agree.
It's a brilliant psychological trick, better respectful and very effective.
And this works when you practice English too. If you ask, "Is now a bad time to talk?" the other person will often respond, "No, it's fine." And then they relax.
I love this technique. It's like giving the other person a comfortable sofa for their mind.
Key idea 6, that's right moment. One of the most powerful moments in negotiation is when the other person says, "That is right." Not, "You are right," but "That is right."
Yes, when someone says you are right, they often want to end the conversation. But when they say that is right, it means they truly agree and feel understood.
And this helps you listen actively, try to understand the other person's perspective fully. When they say that is right, you know communication is working.
And this builds relationships, friendships, teamwork, even confidence in speaking.
Key idea 7, the power of pauses.
Chris Voss talks a lot about the importance of silence.
A pause gives space. It creates a little emotional oxygen.
Silence is scary for many English learners. They feel they need to fill every second with words. But actually, silence is part of communication.
When you pause, you show confidence. And the other person often continues speaking, which gives you more input, more vocabulary, more practice.
And also more time to think. If I had used pauses at school, my exams would have been much easier.
Matt, your exams would have been easier if you had studied.
True, that is also correct.
Key idea 8, the negotiation mindset. One thing I love about this book is that Chris Voss explains negotiation not as an aggressive fight, but as a conversation based on understanding.
Yes, it is not about winning or losing. It is about finding the best possible solution for everyone.
And this is exactly what language learners do all the time. When you communicate in English, you try to express yourself clearly and understand the other person. It is negotiation.
And the better your mindset, the better your communication. Even simple phrases like, help me understand, show respect and curiosity.
Yes, and they make the conversation smoother.
By the way, if you are enjoying this episode, share it with a friend who loves books or wants to improve their English. It really helps the podcast grow.
And do not forget to subscribe so you never miss our new episodes. Vocabulary recap. Time for vocabulary. Matt, ready?
Always ready. My brain is like a dictionary, but with bad jokes.
Word 1. Tactical empathy.
Meaning, understanding someone's feelings and showing that you understand.
Example, I hear that this situation is stressful for you.
Comment. If you use this in conversations, people will love you instantly.
Word 2. Labeling.
Meaning, describing an emotion you see or hear.
Example, it sounds like you are worried about your exam.
Comment. Label emotions. Do not label your food in the fridge. That never helps.
Word 3. Mirroring.
Meaning, repeating the last important words someone says.
Example, you feel confused?
Comment. Do not mirror your cat. Cats do not negotiate.
Word 4. Pauses.
Meaning, short moments of silence.
Example, I waited a few seconds before answering.
Comment. Pauses are your friend. Silence is golden unless you forget your lines.
Word 5. No-oriented question.
Meaning, questions designed so the other person says no comfortably.
Example, is this a bad time to talk?
Comment. People love saying no. It's relaxing.
Easy practice exercises. Now a few exercises to help you practice today's ideas. Listening challenge. Repeat after me. Ready? It sounds like you are thinking deeply. It seems like you want more information. It looks like this is important to you.
Speaking challenge. Record a short summary of this episode. Try to use at least 2 techniques like mirroring or labeling. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Speaking builds confidence.
Reflection prompt. This week, try to use one technique from the episode during a real conversation in English. Maybe try a label or a mirror. Notice how the other person responds. Matt, what was your favorite idea from Never Split the Difference? Write it in the comments and try to use one new vocabulary word from today's episode.
Remember, you can download the free PDF with the transcript, the book summary, and all the vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and practice notes.
And drink coffee responsibly.
Or aggressively, your choice.
Matt.
Just kidding. Listeners, thank you for being with us today.
2 voices, 1 goal. Better English, better you. Back for now.